We need to talk about 2026 because if you think getting streams is hard now, just wait until AI-generated music floods every single playlist on Spotify. And here's the thing, listeners won't even be able to tell the difference between a song made by real artists and one generated by AI, which means if you're still relying on streams as your main metric of success, you're about to lose. So in this episode, I'm breaking down 3 strategies that will help you build a machine that turns streams into actual fans. Not just numbers you can brag to your parents about, but how to create an army of 10,000 real people who care about your music, who will show up to your shows, who will buy your merch, and who will stick around for the long run. And look, if you're new to music marketing and some of this feels advanced, don't worry, I've got a free 100-page guide that covers all of the basics: playlists, ads, social media, branding, and more. If you want the link, send me a DM on Instagram with the number 100. My Instagram handle is finchberling. I know, pretty creative. Alright, let's dive in. The first strategy is something I haven't seen other marketers talk about much, but it's extremely effective, and honestly, it's one of my favorite strategies because it solves a few problems at once. Here's the plan. You're going to build your own playlist, run simple ads, use them to grow your Spotify followers and your Instagram followers while also building an email list. And the best part, you can actually get your money back from running ads by monetizing the playlist. Let me explain why it matters. Every time you release a song, that song gets added to release radar for everyone who follows you on Spotify. So if you have 10,000 followers on Spotify, your song automatically gets pushed to 10,000 people. That's free promotion. That's algorithmic support you can actually control. And the email list, that's where you build a real relationship. You can send updates, share behind-the-scenes content, promote shows, sell merch, all on your terms. No algorithm deciding who sees your posts. So here's how to do it step by step. Step 1. Create a vibe playlist. If you make sad indie music, call it something like Songs for Rainy Days or Late Night Heartbreaks. Make it specific enough that people know what they're getting, but broad enough that you can add a lot of songs to it. And of course, your own music is going to dominate that list. Step 2. Use a platform like Feature FM or Hyped to create what's called an action page. This is a landing page that will make sure every person who clicks on your playlist will also automatically follow you on Spotify and be added to your email list. And step 3. Run ads to promote the playlist. Not only your music, but a playlist. Your advertising and experience, a vibe. And because you're not asking people to stream your music directly, the ads are going to be cheaper and are going to perform better. It's important you show yourself in the ad so people can already get familiar with you and also follow you on Instagram from your ad. And now it's the last step. Step 4. Once your playlist grows to a few hundred followers, you can join platforms like Submit Hub or Playlist Push, where other artists will pay you to review their songs. So now you're getting paid to curate, which covers your ad costs. It's free promotion. One of my students, Grayson Repp, used this exact strategy. In less than 2 months, he grew his playlists to over 8,000 followers, his Spotify followers to over 10,000, and his email list to over 5,000 people. Think about it. There are over 5,000 people he can reach directly anytime he wants. No algorithm, no fighting for attention. He has full control. And that's the whole point. In 2026, with AI music flooding the platforms, with fake playlists and bot accounts everywhere, you need more than streams. You need people, real people who actually care. If you want to learn this strategy in detail, like the full step-by-step process from start to finish, I highly recommend you check out my course, Become a Successful Playlist Curator, where I walk you through everything and help you reach 10,000 email list subscribers in less than a year. Now, let's move on to strategy number 2. This one combines social media with paid ads, and it's all about timing. A lot of people say, don't promote your music on social media before you release it. And I get why they say that. If a video goes viral before your song is out, people can stream it. It's a missed opportunity. But Here is why you need to do it anyway. Let me tell you about an artist called Matt Pridgen. Matt is incredibly disciplined. He posts on TikTok every single day, and I mean every single day. And it pays off. He gets consistent views, he's building an audience, and when he drops a song, people are already waiting for it. So here's what happened. Weeks before he released his remix of Days Like This, he started posting videos about the remix. And then, one of those TikToks went viral. Way before the remix was even out. Hundreds of thousands of views. Now, here's the smart part. Together with Grayson Repp, the producer of the original song, we created an ad campaign to promote the remix on Instagram, and we scheduled it to start running on release day. And we tested a bunch of different creatives, different videos, different hooks, different angles. But one of those creatives was Matt's viral TikTok, and on release day, that video absolutely took off. It gave us the lowest ad cost I've ever seen for a music campaign, about 5 cents per conversion. That means for every person who clicked and saved the song on Spotify, we paid 5 cents. That's insane. So, right as the song was released, it was getting over 500 saves and playlist ads every single day. And that triggered Spotify's algorithmic playlists. The remix hit 100,000 streams in less than a month, and almost half of those streams came from algorithmic playlists like Discover Weekly and Release Radar. Now, I know I just said we want more than streams in 2026, so here's the key. When you run this campaign, you use a smart link. And with this link, you can capture the email address of everyone who saves your song. So now you're not just getting streams and hoping they will remember you. You're building a list. You can send them updates, you can sell your merch, you can invite them to your shows, you can create a real connection. Because the goal isn't just to get someone to save your song and forget about you. The goal is to turn them into a fan. And I had no idea this campaign would work as well as it did, but I got lucky. I recorded the entire process from start to finish. How he created the ads, how he managed the budget, how he built the campaign, how he analyzed the results. And the full breakdown is available in my program, Your First Hit Song 2026. You can join and learn exactly how to use your music to build a fan base and not the other way around. Okay, so let's move on to strategy number 3. This one is all about using social media the smart way. TikTok is the #1 music discovery tool right now. That's not an opinion, that's a fact. More people discover new music on TikTok than on Spotify, Apple Music, or YouTube. So yes, growing on Spotify might feel easier sometimes, but if you want to build a real career, you need to take the hard path and learn how to grow on TikTok properly. And here's the thing. Going viral is easier than you think. You could literally take a viral video from another account, post it on your own feed with your song, and boom, you go viral. But that's the big mistake musicians make. They think virality is magic. They think if they get 1 million views, everything will change. But the key number isn't views, it's conversion. How many of the people watching your videos actually become fans? If you can't convert viewers when you have 100 views, you won't be able to convert when you have 1 million. So how do you get viewers to become fans? That's something that will take me hours to break down, and I will definitely share more about it in future episodes, but I want to give you one strategy right now that you can use immediately. It's called the season strategy. Here is how it works. You split your content into 3 seasons and you rotate between them. Depending on where you are in your career, each season could last a week, a month, or even 3 months. The first season is discovery. This is when people see your content and follow you, but they don't necessarily engage deeply or listen to your music yet. You're focused on growth, posting trending content, funny videos, covers of popular songs, things that grab attention. Season number 2 is nurture. Now you're building the relationship. You're posting more stories. You're sending DMs to your new followers. You're creating content about who you are, what you stand for, your story, your brand. You're making people care about you as a person, not just as a musician. And the last season, season number 3, Sell. This is when you promote your music heavily. Every video leads people to your Spotify. You're asking for streams, asking for saves, asking for playlist ads. You're converting attention into action. If you use this strategy, you can make sure that every viewer, every new follower sticks around and becomes a listener, and eventually a long-term fan. Think about what season is more important for you right now and focus on it. If you feel like you're getting a lot of followers recently but not many new listeners, build a relationship before you ask people to stream your music. If you have been getting many new followers, focus on creating more videos that show your talent, like covering a popular song. If you're feeling overwhelmed and you're not seeing any results, that's probably because you're not using the season strategy. So those were the 3 strategies. Build your own playlist ecosystem. Use pre-release social media combined with strategic ads. And apply the season strategy to convert viewers into fans. If you learn how to master those 3 things, I can promise you that you will see real growth in 2026. And you will beat the AI flood. Because while everyone else is chasing streams, you will be building an audience, a real audience that you own. If you want the full breakdown of those strategies, like the detailed step-by-step process, templates, examples, everything, I highly recommend you check out my programs, Become a Successful Playlist Curator and Your First Hit Song. Whether you're just starting out or you have released music before, I have a clear path that will help you see results. Links are in the description. And again, if you're new to all of this and you want to start with the basics, send me a DM on Instagram with the number 100 and I will reply with my free 100-page guide. Thank you for listening and I will see you in the next episode.